So this is our Lexus CT, and we thought we would do a 2-year ownership review, as we'll be coming up towards 2 years in January, and we thought we'd just share our thoughts on this car and whether it's met our expectations or not. And so yeah, so we bought this car because we wanted to replace our Corolla, and we wanted a car just as a good daily car that we could commute every day. We wanted it to be reliable, we wanted it to be something that wouldn't give us any headaches, we'd just do the job, we could put some Ks on it, and also something that was a little bit nicer, something that wasn't the cheapest, crappiest car in the world, because we wanted to actually want to drive it, you know, otherwise we just won't drive it. So that's why we thought we'd buy the CT. And I'll start off with some cons first. So basically, probably most of the cons are to do with a lack of features. You know, this is an entry-level luxury car, so it's not going to be, you know, fully kitted out like a Lexus LS or anything like that. But there's just still some features that I felt like they should have put in here. There's no powered front passenger seat controls. I mean, you can get that as an option, but it's really hard to find used models with that, so that's quite disappointing. There's no cooled seats. The back seats don't have much going on in there as well. I've made a full video, 7 things I hate about the CT, and I'll pop that down below in the description for you guys as well, and that's got more thoughts on the things that I hate about this car. So that's the cons. What else is there? The ride comfort as well is just quite firm. I really wish it was softer. We've done quite a few road trips in this car, you know, quite decent, you know, 8-10 hour drives, and it actually goes really well. The only problem is, again, is just the ride comfort. You know, after, you know, 5 hours of this thing hitting, you know, the New Zealand roads, it's just not that comfortable. Your butt gets pretty sore, so I wish the ride was a bit softer, but other than that, that's not really a huge issue most of the time. Then there's infotainment. Now this is a 2012 model, so it's going to be quite old, but we do hope to upgrade the infotainment. We do hope to replace it with either a Grom unit or a Lexion unit, and just, you know, give it Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, because it really is missing, you know, a better infotainment system. So there's that. Pros, I mean, yeah, so we set out to buy a car that was supposed to be reliable and, you know, would be very easy to use every day, and it's safe to say that this car has actually been really, really good. We have been really happy with this car. We've had no issues. You know, again, we've had it for about 2 years. We've had no issues at all. And we check the fluids every month, and it just goes. So it's done 130,000 Ks. We bought it just above 110,000 Ks. So, you know, based on that, so far it's been really, really good. Now, if you are looking to buy one of these cars, just make sure you do get a inspection done, and make sure you get the battery checked out, because the battery will cost you a couple grand to replace. Now, my philosophy is, with hybrids, you have to replace the batteries every now and then. It shouldn't be, you know, it might be, let's just say, for example's sake, 180,000 Ks, potentially. It'll vary depending on the conditions of the car, the climate, how well it's been looked after. But if you just factor that into your budget, the savings and the economy should still be cheaper with the cost of buying an extra battery, say, every 5-10 years or whatever that's going to be. So just factor that in and make sure you get the battery checked out. But other than that, we've had no issues with this car. It's been getting us around 5 litres per 100k, so that's been pretty good. It could be a bit more efficient, but 5 litres per 100k is still pretty good. And I mean, it's amazing. You know, right now gas prices are crazy, so this has really been a real lifesaver for us. Now the front end on the pre-facelift, this is a 2012, a pre-facelift model. You know, the front end's pretty ugly. Well, it's not ugly, it's just not very modern looking. So what we did is we upgraded the front bumper here. We upgraded it with a 2018 F Sport style one from a company called CarAct, and they're based in China. I'll put a link down below for you guys. But the fitment in this is perfect. Like if you look up close, you'll see all along, all the lines, the gaps are absolutely perfect because it's based off an actual OEM bumper. And so you know, for us, we've really found this has really modernized the look of this car. It costed about, I don't know, $1.5 grand with everything, you know, painting, all that involved, installation and all of that. And we think it's a worthwhile investment. It just makes the car look way, way newer. I'd like to update the headlights as well and the tail lights, but again, there are some aftermarket tail light options, but we hope to get some down the line. I wish they made better looking aftermarket tail lights, and there's no aftermarket headlights at the moment. So maybe one day when they come out, we might upgrade the headlights to the newer sort of design. We've also painted the roof and mirrors black as well. The F-Sport models of these came with a black roof and black mirrors. And we just think overall with the white paint, the black roof and black mirrors, and then the darker accents in the front here, it's really made the car a lot more modern. So anyway, all in all, we're really happy with this. My wife drives this car primarily. The cars I've bought, they've come and gone, but this has just been our trusty steed. It's just been a car that we don't have any plans on selling anytime soon. And if you want a good, reliable, efficient, but slightly more premium vehicle for your daily driving, I could not recommend this car more. So thanks for watching, subscribe, like, and keep out, and keep your eyes out for more Lexus CT and other car review content.